Welcome back to Eyewitness News at 5. Virtual learning will never be the same as face-to-face. It's been a challenge for some teachers who are trying to help their students learn and get better in the classroom.
David Kaplan spoke to a Bakersfield High School teacher who had some help making a useful tool for her students.
Bakersfield High School math teacher Tamara Clark wanted a way to teach her students like she would in the classroom. And then the light bulb came on.
When the pandemic hit in March of 2020, it was a struggle for educators to figure out how we were going to manage the crisis education mode that we were all of a sudden set in.
Tamara Clark, a math instructor for Bakersfield High School, found a college professor using a lightboard on YouTube for virtual learning like you would use a whiteboard for in-person learning. She asked her husband if he could make something similar. With the help of his sons, first he made a plexiglass lightboard like the professor and then made some alterations.
I thought about using glass for the second version. So that's what you're looking at now. It's a piece of tempered glass.
Tamara says it makes a difference for the kids in learning concepts.
To you, it looks backwards. However, the individual students at home are seeing the flipped image on our board here.
We can have a reminder discussion about how negative times a negative equals a positive.
Tamara's assistant instructor is using the first lightboard AJ made, and Tamara is using the second. Tamara applied for a State Farm grant to help make more lightboards.
The State Farm grant that we were lucky enough to receive, I applied for it in December of 2020, and we found out at the end of January that we were chosen.
Plans to make 12 more lightboards with that money, which will be given to 12 teachers at Bakersfield High School. Tamara says the lightboards can be used for hybrid learning for kids that stay at home when school returns, for in-person learning, or for after-school tutoring.
I can't stay after school. I have to catch the bus. So if I had a lightboard either at home or in my classroom, I could hop on a Zoom with those kids. We could have that sort of time together via the computer even when we're back in face-to-face instruction.
She says teachers who could use a lightboard like this but can't afford it could access funds through a teacher crowdsource funding page like Donors Choose. Due to numerous requests from teachers outside of Bakersfield High School, AJ and Tamara are working on getting their business license to make and sell more lightboards for any teacher who can use one. In Bakersfield, David Kaplan, Eyewitness News.
Is there a story you think we should investigate? Call our Eyewitness News tip line at 869-2929.